What is going on, guys? Keen Flame here, back with another game. This game will be a build order / guide / cast. The written build order for this will also be on the side. Credit for this build order goes to Mista. This game, he's going to be doing a 2TC, fast 2TC as Kronos, and he's going to be shifting the Manors to the TC to speed the TC up. It's a new Kronos bonus where the Manors speed up the construction of your buildings. So in my 230 build order, you up with 8 villagers and it's a rush, and this build order you up with 9 villagers and it's a boom. But it's kind of like a fake rush, but because you still shift your tempo forward and put some aggression on. Alright, so let's get into this game and let's take a look at the build order first, and then after that we can cast it and analyze the game for you guys to see how Mista plays. And he is against Divine APT, who is a AOM player but also a top AoE 4 player. So it should be a pretty good game. It's not going to be easy for Mista. Alright, so the first 2 villagers go to your giraffes. Then the next villager goes to the gold mine. And then the way the favor works now for Kronos is that you place them and then it generates more favor if they are not overlapping, basically. Like if they overlap, only one of them gives favor. Alright, so the next villager goes to wood. You can see he is spamming in the chat right now. Or not in the chat, but he's spamming the villager. Alright, so let's speed it up a little bit. So he makes a manor with the wood villager. And then he sends another citizen to the tree as well. He's splitting up the giraffes very nicely. This one is going to run out. So he's going to move this citizen to this giraffe to make sure there's no idle food time. And then he sends the new villager to this giraffe instead of this one, because this one is about to run out. So he sends it to this one. And now he has sent the gold villager with 2.9k gold left to the berries, and this villager then makes the temple. And he shoots the TC with a giraffe, just like in my build order, to speed it up so you don't have to spend time shooting the giraffe with your villager. Then another villager goes to the giraffes, and he also sent the wood villager to the chicken. And now this wood villager as well is going to the chicken as well. So you got 6 on food, 1 on gold here. And then there is going to be, let me see, 2 more villagers to food. And I think he's actually, not sure if he purposely went back to gold for a moment. I think he's actually still trying to figure the build order out. But I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so he's going to be moving the temple forward, and then at 9 villagers, this is the last one, he is going to be advancing to the classical age. So he clicked advance, and now he's going to be switching those 2 berry villagers back to the gold, and the last villager also going to gold. And then he has, let me see, 4 on wood, 2 on food, 2 is just enough to make villagers, and then 3 on gold for the TC resources, and then 4 on wood for the TC resources plus the house. That's why he has 1 more villager on wood, because you need to make the manor as well. Now he's going to be shifting the manors to the TC. And what this does is it will speed up the construction of nearby buildings, including TCs. And I believe it does stack as well. So the more houses you have around it, the faster the TC will go up. Let me see. Can we see how expensive the time shifting is for manors? We cannot see it right now, but I will mention it in on the site, on the build order page. Alright, so 2 manors so far. He is going to be dropping even a 3rd one, and he's even going to hero this oracle to grab a relic. Or maybe for increased favor generation, I'm not 100% sure. And now he's going to be doing the fake rush. And at the same time, he's going to be shifting this last manor as well. getting the triple speed buff, construction speed buff for the TC. So very nice raid here, moving Divine off food and wood at the same time. And he's actually gonna Valor a gold villager here. That's interesting. And he's actually gonna move that gold villager to the TC. And I believe the hero villager even has increased building speed as well. So the TC will go up even faster. But Divine does scout this temple as well. And here he lost the Promethean. And now he's gonna Valor another villager. So this is a very, very fast second TC with 2 hero citizens and 3 Manors to speed it up. And he's gonna bring back this relic. Heroes do more damage to myth units. That's a pretty good one against Greek. Really nice. Now he's gonna be moving the wood villagers to food, I believe. Let me see what he's doing. Okay, he's actually gonna move them here because he's afraid of the myth unit pushing him off hunt or off the tree line over here. And damn, that TC went up fast. So at 5:30 he has the TC up, and Divine is just too late with his heroes and his Minotaur. Keep in mind though, with my Zeus or Peggy's Zeus build order, you can have 4 Minotaurs at 6 minutes, and I think that would actually counter this build order. But because Divine is Hades and not Zeus, he cannot go in all on. He cannot go all in on this TC, right? Because he's Hades and he has a slower favor generation. So he's doing a good job, man, harassing his villagers either way. And let me tell you, Achilles is a tank even below TC fire. So he's upgrading his towers, and look at a villager fly. And man, I gotta say, dude, the units look so cool from zoomed in. Like, it looks really, really cool. Check that out. Ajax going down just like in Troy. Check that out. And the good thing about these 3 manors is, like, even if you get raided on your TC, you have so many places to go inside. Like, you're very safe. And now Mista is opening up with a barracks, and he has almost all of his citizens to food. And why is that? It's because he needs to make villagers from 2 TCs. So he needs a lot of food to keep making villagers. And also to make army at the same time. And he's actually going for a armory. So that's very interesting. It seems like he's going for a semi-fast heroic on Kronos with 2 TCs. So let's play a little bit faster. So he's actually keeping his heroic oracle in his base. I think it generates favor faster, so it's a very smart idea to keep the hero one in your base. The other one, like on the corner, it still gives the favor even though it's in the corner. Alright. So he is starting to transition into farms now. That's why he has so much villagers on wood. And he also knows this deer pack over here is not safe at all. And he's moving the goats in as well. He's just trying to gather as much food as he can to go heroic. And yeah, he is going 50% heroic right now through... which one is this? Through Hyperion. So he's gonna get the satyrs. And I've seen the satyrs in one game before, and they do like a splash AoE. So they're definitely gonna destroy these talks over here. And they changed chaos a little bit too. They're like kind of like stunned in place, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they like hit each other. So it's kind of similar, but a little bit different. It's actually a pretty cool animation. Like if you see that, like the Kronos head, like right here, it's removed as the building gets more and more destroyed. I really like the attention to detail they put into Retold. You can see all the building blocks just coming off like that. Damn, that's a lot of citizen kills. I think Mista's still ahead though because he's been on 2 TCs for longer. So here comes the satyrs and the Arcus. And look at that splash, oh my god. So he's going to be trying to time shift his Manors back, but he destroyed that one. So he is going for Arcus and Satyrs, and he also has a market in base to exchange some resources in case he gets gold starved or food starved. So he is also getting the upgrade Gemini GPT, I guess, the AI from Google. But yeah, so he's going to be moving all his villagers to this gold mine over here, and he has a lot of villagers on farms because there's just no safe space to gather resources. So let's see what Divine is doing. So he is still on 1 TC. So Mista definitely has the advantage at this point because he has just a better eco. You can also see it being reflected into the score that Mista is quite ahead right now. So Recon really needs to do something like a fast heroic at this point. And yeah, he is going through Aphrodite. So he needs the curse, cop power, and then like go for a big push on the gold mine. So Mista is going forward now with the Arcus, trying to see if he can pick off any villagers. And there's the curse. I think he should have waited a little bit before Mista's army engaged his army so he could kill these last stocks as well. Yeah, he's retaken the second TC too. So the army composition just seems to be mostly Arcus and then Satyrs and then like a little bit of Contarius. And then here comes Divine again, denying the second TC. He just knows like if he gives this TC to Mista, he's gonna be in too good of a spot. And here Mista heroizes 3 Arcus to take out the Nemean line. Oh my god, that splash on those stocks or those hoplites are just insane. In combination with the chaos as well. Damn, that's a really good combo for Kronos. But this seems actually like a really good strategy. Very interesting. Yeah, and he has almost all of his citizens on gold and wood. And then he has quite a bit of villagers on... why can I not select it? A lot of villagers on farms too. And then there goes Chiron again, just like the campaign. Rest in peace. Even taking out the Pegasus over there. And now third time is the charm with the TC. He's finally gonna get it up and maybe recover the relics as well. Villagers are cheaper and heroes do more damage to myth units. Alright, so he's gonna grab the forward TC as well. And then what I saw Mista on his stream doing, he builds palaces on each gold mine. So he's gonna drop one here, here, and here. So this blocks off all the entry points and it also protects your gold mines basically. So it's a very smart idea. Alright, so let me check the economy upgrades. Yeah, so he has pretty good upgrades. So he has survival equipment for the villager HP, shaft mine and irrigation and bone saw. So yeah, you definitely want to grab your upgrades. And here, oh my god, is he gonna get another splash? Yeah. If he moved those satyrs a little bit forward, he could have gotten a better splash than this. So Divine is on almost on 2 TCs now as well. But he's just so far behind at this point. I feel like as Zeus, you can definitely encounter this Kronos strategy though. Like I don't think you should do this Kronos strategy against Zeus because Zeus will have just so many Minos out by like 6 minutes and hoplites. Like you would just actually steamroll this place really hard. But against Hades, yeah, I can see this working. So even against Egypt, I think, or like any defensive Sith like Hades, yeah, you can definitely pull this strategy off. Alright, so let's see. So Mista is going for Helios now. And yeah, there it is, that palaces. He's gonna put one down here as well. And even time shifted a tower. Alright. So he's opting into full Contarius now, because he already has a lot of Arcus, and the Contarius are really good for flanking. So like the Argus can defend here, and then the Contarius can come from the back and flank these Taxotai. Let me see. Let me slow this down a little bit. So here comes the restoration from Define. But he is fighting under the DC fire as well. And yeah. There's the Mythic Age for Mista with the double Sentimanus now. It's called they changed the name. It used to be Heka Giant, but now they changed the name to Sentimanus. And there it is, boys. The game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this build order / analysis was useful for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. See you next time, boys. Look at that.